everyone, so first of all, apologies about my eyeliner swatches on my hands. I've just tried to take them off and I did them a minute ago and they're all kind of waterproof liners and they're not coming off from a video I was filming earlier, but I thought never mind, it's not the end of the world. But I wanted to come on here and answer a few questions and just kind of cover a few tips on how to get your hair straight fast if you do have curly hair. I obviously have got very curly hair and I'm wearing it straight today for the purpose of this video because I wanted to talk to you about kind of how I like to treat it when I want to get my hair from curly to straight, because people always look at it when I wear it straight and assume that it's taken me hours, when in fact it actually takes me longer to style it when it's curly. It's very quick, very easy to get my hair straight, and it's kind of in a way I wish it was more difficult, and then maybe I'd kind of be tempted to do it less because it is a very easy option for me. But the first thing that I think a lot of people make the mistake of doing is that they try and kind of straighten their hair from its most curly state. So if you have a curly hair routine and how you style your hair when you're kind of wearing it full on curly, if you then are trying to straighten it from that point, it is really hard to get a nice smooth finish because your curls are really well formed and it just doesn't work as easily, and it's just something that I think doesn't necessarily occur to many people to do it in a slightly different way. So I will wash my hair in the shower, and the products I use when I'm straightening my hair are slightly different as well. So I like to use a really clarifying shampoo because I think I kind of go longer without washing my hair when I wear it straight, kind of like 3 days or so. So I like to make sure it's really clean, and my favourite at the moment is the Beauty Detoxifying Clarifying Jelly for brighter coloured hair with keratin. I use this when my hair's curly as well, but not as often, but I definitely like this. And then I'll also use kind of a mask or something, just because I feel like kind of when my hair's straighter I can really get the shine to show in my hair, and I like to kind of just do that. So this is the Mark Hill Big Nights Out, only takes a minute, 60 seconds detox gloss treatment, your time to shine. Love this, it's quite thick, just pop it on for a minute and it really does give your hair a nice shine boost. So I'll do that, I'll brush my hair and then I will wash it and pop it up in a towel when I come out of the shower. Then I will brush it once I've gotten out of the shower as well, which is something that I would never ever do when it's curly, and sort out my parting. I wear it in a middle parting when it's straight, and I usually wear it in a kind of side parting when it's curly because it just works better that way. So I'll sort out my parting and brush it. Then I'll just pop a little bit of something on my roots. I find when I wear it straight it's much easier to not use many products rather than just use a lot. It just makes kind of your hair have more natural body when it's straight. And I've been using the Mark Hill Big Night Out Super Size Me Volume Spray, not sponsored by Mark Hill, it just happens to be what I'm using at the moment. I'll do a couple of spritzes of this kind of in my roots and just kind of puff it through my hair. And then I will go and leave it in a towel for a little bit, wrapped up, and then I will dry it with a hairdryer. Now this is absolute key. Do not style it like you would style it when you were trying to make it curly. So don't do it with a diffuser or anything like that. Just wash it and dry it and you will look insane. I end up looking kind of like Hermione Granger from Harry Potter, that kind of triangle puffy hair type of thing. It's not a good look on me, and it's something that kind of just really helps though. And I think it helps as well because it's easier to get through your hair like that. It's not a formed curl, it's just kind of frizz, and it's easier to make frizz into straightness rather than like a curl that you're having to pull out and straighten out, if that makes sense. So I'll blast it all dry with a hairdryer. I haven't done a demo in this video because I have done various demos before, but I keep getting questions about it, so I just wanted to kind of address it for you. So I'll blast it all dry with a hairdryer, make sure it's 100% dry before you go and straighten it, and then I will go and straighten it. My method of kind of sectioning my hair when straightening it, I'll section it into 2 sections like this, and then I will take the top section, start with the bottom, do another section, and then the top I'll split into 2. So I do it in 4 sections each side, and that's just the easiest and the quickest way. Don't try and do it in really big chunks because it just doesn't work as well. Second thing is, how do you get to do it so quickly? And by quickly, you know, the actual straightening process takes me about 15 minutes, and it's all down to do with the hair straighteners that you use. My favourite are the Cloud 9s. These are the wide ones. The thin ones work just as well for me as well, but I love these. They're such great straighteners. They leave your hair so shiny and it's so easy to do it, and I like to always curl it under just because I like kind of a little bit more movement in my hair, and I love kind of how it looks if I use curling tongs on my hair, but nothing lasts on me, like a curl, when my hair's straight kind of thing, doesn't last 2 minutes on me. And you're probably wondering, why do you want to straighten your hair to then curl it? But sometimes I like that kind of big blow dried look type of thing, but that just, my hair refuses to cooperate with me on that one, so I've given up. But these make your life so easy, and those are really my top tips when it comes to doing it. Is don't treat your hair like it's don't treat your hair curly and then make it straight, because that's just a really difficult way of doing it. It's much easier to straighten it out when it's a little bit frizzy and puffy, and then you get a kind of more sleek finish, and also use some quality straighteners. I know that's kind of a bit of a given, but these, or GHDs, really do make the world of difference. I used to kind of have the really cheap ones and fabulous ones and that kind of thing, which I'm sure work for some people, but if you've got kind of really curly hair, these just make your life so much easier and so much quicker as well. So I am going to go now, because as you can hear, my phone keeps going off down there. But I will see you in my next video. Let me know if you've got any questions down below, or any tips. Cool, someone's really keen. Or any tips to share with me about straightening curly hair, and I will see you in my next video.